Tuesday, September the 6th, 2022, I posted Anachronism 3713. It's called All the Harpies Everywhere Relax. One of the things I've been trying to do every day is this. Not only this, or well, a big part of this at this particular time is to try not to overstate the particulars, which might be getting me and many of the rest of us down, but to instead go about the business of finding one or two things that might be uplifting, happy-spirited, some sort of nourishment for the spirit. That part is a thing I do here on occasion where I find something thematic to dwell upon for a while, or some sort of parameter or repetition, like, say, beginning each with an epigraph of sorts by a certain poet, for example. Tonight I have a lot to worry about. So much so that it can and has become overwhelming. But at the very same time, I have a lot to celebrate as well. So let's concentrate on the latter, as I've been trying so hard to do in this past few days. And it has, I must admit, been difficult. But so what, right? I had a second interview this morning. Great company. It went okay, I think. And this has been an overwhelming trend quite recently that is getting more than one and sometimes two interviews, being in the running, so to speak. As I would be if I had only one interview, of course, but still. And before that interview, I received a call from the person who has been my contact at another fine firm through 2 interviews thus far. She wanted to schedule and did a 3rd interview. And that went into the calendar on Thursday morning, this Thursday. They have come fast and furious, the interviews this time around, so much so that at times my head begins to spin and I get a little confused as to whom it is I'm maybe speaking with at any given moment. What else? Oh, all my laundry is now officially done, except for a couple of items that are still drying. This has taken me weeks, it seems. No, it's true, it's taken me weeks because I've been doing everything in my sink and in my 2 buckets, which are usually kept tucked underneath the sink. Oh, and Seth Meyers is back. After a long hiatus in which both his and Stephen Colbert's late-night talk shows have been off the air for what seems like the entirety of summer thus far. What a relief to have at least Seth Meyers back. Oh, and one more thing before I sign off for the evening. For dinner, I was treated to a cheeseburger, a Caesar salad, and treat of treats, a strawberry milkshake. To the person who regaled me with such a treat, well, my heart is yours. Mom always said that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Mom, on this point, was right on the button.